at a high level, from a risk management standpoint, and again, I'm going to cast this in terms of messaging management, that, fundamentally, we daily are adding complexity into our enterprises. That the number of access points, the number of threats, the creativity of those threats, the various protocols that we have to support to conduct our business continues to grow in complexity. And largely, to address that complexity, we see lots of environments that have deployed many different point solutions at each of these points in the enterprise. While those solutions address that specific problem, in many cases address it very well, just the sheer complexity of all of the different point solutions that you've put in place, the number of different vendors that you're working with to build those defenses, strengthen those defenses, maintain those defenses becomes prohibitive over time. As an example, so email, of course, we've all been dealing with that for quite some time, but the use of instant messaging today is becoming ever more pervasive as a way of communicating amongst our enterprises, and that opens up new opportunities as we look forward to Web 2.0. I commonly hear it referred to as in the web applications, opens up another entry point that you need to address in your environment. So again, daily you're finding new complexity, new applications, new needs to collaborate, and the various risks and whatnot that we have to worry about in that regard. On the other side, you also have this notion of data loss prevention that you need to be concerned with, personally identifiable information. How are we protecting that, ensuring that that's not exiting the enterprise is an example. And so that becomes a daily risk that we're interested in managing our way through as well. The other side of this, too, is that the resources that have become available for folks to come after us, if you will, these broad networks of upwards of 1.5 million nodes that are coming at us in a variety of different flavors. I think just that sheer horsepower is a challenge for us as well, and the fronts that those attacks can come from are numerous and much more so than we could ever manage in any kind of manual fashion today. I think the other thing that's we see and we continue to see the trending towards is it's less about if you will fame or having fun. It's more about criminal activity and trying to gain access to personal information for financial gain. So not only are we're beyond the whole notion of just the denial of service sorts of attacks. We're into the how can I use these entry points and this kind of horsepower to gain access to information that will provide some sort of financial gain over time.